Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. This is a tarot reading and channeled message for the overall energies of the full moon in Scorpio happening on the 26th of April. And so the day I'm recording this is April 19th, and I've already chosen some cards. And the cards that I've chosen are the Fool. I love these cards, these are new. So the Fool is all about new beginning, to having a leap of faith. And the Five of Swords, so this is walking away from conflict. The Nine of Swords is about anxiety, sleepless nights, worry, fear, doubt. Seven of Swords is about in this reading, I'm going to come back to the Seven of Swords because I feel like the traditional meaning, there's more to this card than the traditional meaning. So I will see what Spirit has to say about that. The Six of Wands, so this is about success, having a victory. And the Six of Swords is about moving away from limiting beliefs, situations that are depleting, and this is about moving away from emotional overwhelm and just experiences that are affecting us negatively. So with the Scorpio full moon, this energy is all about transformation. It's about death. It's about an ending. So having the Fool in this reading is really supportive of this new beginning. And I feel like what's happening is a lot of people are processing all of these pains of the past and all of these wisdom or all these experiences that you've been through or that we've been through that have brought us to this point of deep spiritual awareness and understanding that we can't continue to keep doing what we've been doing because it's just creating all of this suffering. And you know, like, this is basically being trapped in your mind, and it's about doing the same thing over and over and over, and you know, not having it's not supporting us. It's, you know, like they say, like the definition of, people say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over. And I feel like a lot of us have been stuck in this holding pattern where we have been doing the same thing. And this has to do with, you know, our relationships with ourselves. So because we're mirroring one another, and what we put out is what comes back to us. If we're not living in the fullness of who we are, in the fullness of our wholeness, we're going to be projecting our energy with lack and with attachment and insecurities. So we're going to be attracting those experiences, and that's what's going to bring, it's going to come back to us, and we're going to continue to have these interactions. And so what happens is, because we're not living in our authenticity and we're not living in wholeness, and we're attached and focused on receiving our energy from our external world, from our surroundings, then we're going to be stuck in this obsession, in this pain. You know, like we're going to be continuing to be stuck in these holding patterns and these limiting beliefs, and they're going to continue to cause us anxiety and disappointment and regret and doubt and rumination. And so Spirit is saying, like, there is a new beginning, and we're being guided to embrace this and to just completely surrender And that's 100% what we're being guided to do right now, is to surrender, is to let go of the anger and to just accept things for what they have been, and trust and believe that things are going to be differently, because they are. You know, we are entering into a new beginning, a new cycle. And, you know, this is the flower of life. And this crystal, she's holding this crystal, and she's trusting in the unknown, because she knows that this is going to bring her growth, as opposed to, you know, being a prisoner of your mind. And as you can see, like, there's a bird here that's this white bird, and this represents the light. This represents the spirit. And all of this celestial energy that's surrounding us, you know, like all of these, the stars and, you know, it's very celestial. And then here with this full moon and this illumination, and it's basically saying, like, if we continue to do what we've been doing, we are going to remain in a state of suffering. And, you know, it doesn't matter how much we caw and we, you know, try to get attention, or we're, you know, like thinking about how a crow will like raid another bird's nest to, you know, to eat the eggs. And so it's like, we need to stop relying on our sustenance from other people. And because what's happening is, because we're doing that, we're not truly being authentic, and we're not being guided by the Holy Spirit. And what's happening is we're, you know, we're attaching and we're pulling on other people's energy, and it's just not sustainable. You know, like, we need to start cultivating our own energy and our own security, and being grounded and being connected to the oneness of ourself, so that way we can all, like, as a collective consciousness, you know, grow here with like the flower of life, contribute to the growth of humanity. Like, it doesn't matter how much you continue to caw and like have your voice heard, and it doesn't matter how much you do that. Like, you're not going to, you're just going to continue doing the same pattern of like calling out and not being heard. And like the crows actually represent transformation. They represent death. And so it's about a death, ego death. It's about a death from the old way. You know, we can't continue doing what we've been doing. We just can't. So how do we change these behaviors? How do we change these beliefs? What do we need to do? Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. So the Queen of Pentacles is about being content, being grounded and satisfied with life and within the wholeness of self. You know, having everything that we need, knowing that we have everything that we need. And we do. You know, look at how relaxed she is. You know, she's she feels comfortable closing her eyes, and she's just breathing in the essence of life and grounded and connecting to all the elements. And what we need to do is we need to walk away, and we need to be guided towards a new experience. We need to be guided by our heart. And there's the crows right there, right now. You know, listen to your heart and be guided forward. Stop looking back to the past. You know, celebrate this new experience and everything that's going to come with it. Because success is assured as long as we're doing the work and we have good intent and we continue to move forward. You know, she's looking to the light. She's looking to the, you know, she's on display, and she's got her back turned to, like, she's got her back turned to the past, and she's welcoming, you know, like this, like I'm thinking like it's very much like she's an actress. You know, she's just had her play and she's finished the play, and now she's about to take a bow. And so that's what we're doing. You know, we've already been the fool. We've gone through one full cycle of, you know, entering into, you know, having, like, the cycle of the fool begins with number 0. And so we've already been through one full cycle. And so now we're entering into this new cycle. But before we can actually enter, we have to clear out the old. We have to have an ego death. We have to stop focusing on the past, and we have to start putting our intention and our beliefs and how we communicate towards the future. So it's about reestablishing belief systems, you know, like releasing these pains, these headaches from the past, and moving towards the future, and turning our backs on the past and embracing this new beginning. And so this has to do with manifestation. It has to do with clearing your mind and really getting centered and getting grounded and focusing on what it is that you want, and believing and knowing that you already have it. We already have everything that we want. We're complete and content with what is, as long as we claim it. We have to claim what we want, and we have to stay the course, and we have to have the faith and believe that everything is working according to our highest good. You know, there's light in the distance. You know, it's just like the light at the end of the tunnel. We're almost there. Don't give up before the miracle has happened. We have to continue to keep moving forward, continue to keep working through the pain, continue to keep releasing, and you know, and just keep walking. Don't stop. Don't stop believing. You know, just surrender. And, you know, there's certain things that we can do to help us with this. Yeah, there we go. This is about manifestation. This is about being clear and having, you know, having clear intent on what you want. So with the 8 of Wands, this is about communication. So you're communicating to source energy, and you're putting out what it is that you want, and you're manifesting. And so the magician is what the magician is doing. You know, he's taking all this energy and he's connecting with source, and you can see the eternity symbol on his hood, and he's understands now, like the self-mastery, what he needs to do, what she needs to do to attune to the natural rhythms, the law, the life force of the universe. You know, and it's all about the mind. It's about being clear and being calm and being content in this current circumstance. And just continuing to walk forward and seeing the light upon the horizon and being guided towards listening to your intuition and being guided to move forwards. You know, here, like all the elements, and I was being guided with the Queen of Pentacles. Like the Pentacles is all about all the elements. And right here, there's symbols, each of the elemental symbols, earth, air, wind, and fire. So with this process, I would suggest to do a lot of deep breathing. And even with me communicating like this reading, I've been noticing lately, the words aren't coming out as smoothly as, you know, as normally. And so I think it's very important right now to really get grounded, spend some time in nature, disconnect from anything that doesn't need your time and energy at this moment. Focus your energy where it's, you know, best, where it's going to bring the best, you know, which is going to bring you what you need. Focus your energy to where it's going to bring you what you need. Don't distract yourself. Stay clear. Be very, see, I'm having a hard time speaking. You know, just deep breathing, grounding, allowing, keeping the vision, keeping focused, being calm, being content, taking care of your body, self-care, clearing out the energies that are not serving you. You know, purchase some crystals, start working with your crystal healing, have hot baths, purchase, you know, some Epsom salts, you know, stay off social media, start journaling. If you use tarot cards or oracle cards, start working with your oracle cards. Just really start focusing on you and focusing on releasing, because this is very, very powerful energy right now. And I'm not just saying that. I'm sure you've probably been hearing that for forever, but this is really, truly powerful energy. And it's very important that if you want to utilize this energy and, you know, if you want to use this energy and you want to see some benefit from it, it's important that you make the dedication to invest your energy into it. And if you don't, then you're going to continue to remain in these states, you know, in the mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual suffering. And so that's what I strongly suggest, and just continue to release and to continue to surrender, because a new beginning is just around the corner. It's, you know, trusting that the miracle, you know, don't give up before the miracle is about to happen. You have to keep believing. You know, deep down inside, your soul is just speaking so loud and clear and just saying, like, keep believing, keep moving forward, because this is happening. And it's, you have to be open to receiving before it can actually happen. So focus on the receptivity. And when you're having a hard time receiving, it's because you're not grounded. It's because you're not tapped into source energy and you're not trusting. So this is all about getting in alignment with yourself and connecting with source and grounding and just moving through and allowing. And before you know it, you'll be in this new beginning. So this is what I strongly suggest. And I hope everyone has, you know, I hope that everything goes well with everyone. And I love you all. And we'll talk soon, and take care. Bye-bye.